It's the same thing. So as we move on in our topics, man, this one is an interesting one to me. Tank says Fabolous is the best rapper over R&B beats
of all time, or this period.
Of all time.
He did say of all time. He said Fab may be the best R&B collaborator. No, Jay Valentine said Fab may be the best R&B collaborator of all time. And
so again, we're gonna act like Nelly don't exist.
Yeah. Then Tank said nobody raps on R&B better than Fabolous. So what I think what we got to differentiate here is that they're talking about rapping on an R&B track.
So not like a feature, like he's featured on it.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Not like that, but like literally. So think about Fab on Tamia I'm So Into You, right? Fab is on that track. The beat's not changed, nothing. Like the soul of the song isn't lost anywhere, but he's floating on that track. So I'm not giving him number one. I'm not saying he's number one. I have to think about it, but if we are talking about rapping on an R&B beat, most of the songs that I like by Fab are those songs
or his features
on that R&B feat.
His feature song.
Hey, she's not wrong about that. I like Fab features a lot.
It's not even the features. It's the song Baby, right? I love that song. And that beat, that's not a rap beat.
The Michael Jackson sample.
Yeah.
I would like to bring LL Cool J into the chat here, and he would like to have a discussion with you all about over R&B beats.
Okay. I mean, honestly, Nelly would too. Like, let's keep it a buck. Nelly got a whole album full of slow songs called Suits.
Hey, my nigga Nelly do got a double album.
Yeah, he got a double album. Also, first rapper to be 1 and 2 on the Billboard charts at the same time.
Okay, with the Nelly
he did I Need Love. That is alone.
He did. Yeah, LL.
And he's Sweat's other song, Why Me Baby.
Yep.
He's also on the remix It's On Tonight from
Tell Jordan.
Yep.
Jordan. He's also on another Montel Jordan song. He's on a remix for that too. And then he's on he's on a couple. LL is all over the place when it comes to like R&B.
I mean, he's got Who Do You Love? That's a great
lounging. Yeah.
The doggone song, the big one with Boys II Men.
The Stalker.
Hey Lover, yeah.
Hey Lover.
It's called
Big Stalker.
Hey Stalker.
Sometimes.
Shout out to Michael Jai White. That's his wife. That's the main woman in that movie. Is Michael Jai White wife. Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, though both of these people are credible people, sometimes we have to, ask the question of why. When people say outlandish things, sometimes I always say why, and then I consider the source. Because I like Tank.
What's wrong with Tank?
I know wrong with Tank. I do like Tank. And shout out to Tank because we're in a similar boat, losing our hearing and being deaf. So I, have an extra level of empathy for Tank because I know what that's like to go through that. But yeah. But sometimes it's just the why. Like, why would you say that? What made you say that?
Well, I don't know what they were whatever they were talking about on that leading up to it, because there's whoever else was there with them. Like from the clip that I saw, I think he was talking about Fab, and I think he was mentioning the Tamia song because what he said was like, yeah, like the song didn't change, blah blah, and then they start talking about Fab. So I think that was what the conversation was.
Okay.
I know that Tank has a song with Fab on it, or Fab has a song with Tank, something like whatever. But I'll say it wasn't an outlandish claim.
No, it's not as bad as you making it sound.
It's not an outlandish claim. It's not like, it ain't like he really just said some really just like now who?
No, it's a great debate. It's a great debate.
But it does.
And and maybe I'm a little biased here. And I used to be a huge Fab fan, but when he knocked that girl teeth out and threatened her daddy, I was over it.
I heard about that. I saw people talking about
I was like, man. I was like, why y'all always got to do dumb shit? Like, why can't you just be great?
Just be great.
Yeah,
just be great.
this like the that comment sparked debate. So people have absolutely mentioned Wale. They've mentioned Drake.
Ooh, that is Wale do be floating.
Yeah,
Those
I like Wale.
Yeah, they've mentioned Ja Rule. Somebody mentioned Mase, and then Rick Ross.
Okay, see the difference is with the Rick Ross beats, they just very rich. It's just something about a Rick Ross beat. I just feel like I just took a bath in gold. I go to the grave before I be a broke nigga.
Grapes and diamonds. You feel rich listening to Ross.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. Them horns be coming in. It's just like,
it is. I do sometimes in the morning when I'm getting dressed, I'm listening to MC Hammer because I think I love Teflon Don. I love that whole album. And
I pass it on Broadway is correct.
I'm like, I do that. I got 30 cars and a whole lot of dancers, and I do take them everywhere because
I'm MC Hammer.
I'm MC Hammer. Like that is, he talking that shit.
It said, my posse on Broadway says Fab can't do a complete album. That's why he can do R&B tracks.
Factual.
Yeah.
Fab albums be trash, bro.
I don't
like that. I don't think he has a classic album.
Has anybody really bought a Fabolous album? Like, let's be for real. I'm not even trying to hate
one. I was gifted one.
I bought this first album back in the day.
It came out same day as Blueprint. I bought both of them.
Yep.
Is that with the Nate Dogg joint on there?
That was September 11th, wasn't it?
Yeah, 9/11.
That
was the one with
that's Nate Dogg, right? Nate Dogg on there, right?
Nate Dogg and the Neptunes. Nah, them on
there.
Yeah, I have Real Talk. I was gifted Real Talk. And then I liked SOLC Way.
Have I owned a Fabolous album?
I've never owned a
This is like, nah.
Because I was gifted the album, and I had liked, what
was this gift for?
All right, so somebody said, shout out, I know, shout out to Keontae. She's in there. She says, I knew it was happening. I knew it was coming.
Yeah, no, but so
I don't think I've ever owned a Fab album.
Why were you gifted a Fab album? What occasion was this?
Ask my cousin Terry, okay? Ask Terry.
Do they like you?
I was confused too, because I was like, did I ever say this aloud? So I was like, I didn't want to be ungrateful. Right. So the least I could do, because I got it for free, was listen to it. And I like Fab, so it made me listen to other stuff, and I like SOLC Way. I can't remember a track, but I can remember a track from Real Talk though. He got a song called Tit for Tat with Pharrell that I like.
Gotcha.
See,
I just can't think of any occasion where a Fab album is appropriate. Like, I don't know what.
I don't know. Like it was really random, and I didn't know and it was weird because my cousin had never gotten me a Christmas gift before, so it was really random. Like he gave Janelle.
So let me ask you this: was it still in the plastic? Because I kind of feel like somebody gave it to her and then she gave it to you.
Well, he gave it to me, and it was still in the plastic. Yeah.
Okay. So
he gave Janelle. He gave my sister a CD too. But I feel like it was an artist that she liked. So it was just really,
Fab can rhyme though now. Yeah,
let me stop hating on Fab. Fab
can rhyme though. Let's
nice.
I like him.
Keontae is getting very upset in the chat room, and getting very upset in the chat room.
No, I'm thinking to myself, I don't think I've ever owned an album, but I do remember when Holla Back came out, that was my shit. And I would literally get out the phone with people and be like, all right, then Holla Back. Whoop whoop, and as I'd hang up, like people.
I listen to the soul tapes. That's mainly what I listen
to.
Those were good. Those were good.
I like his old Clue stuff. I like his old DJ Clue stuff.
I listen to.
No, Fab can rhyme though. Fab can rhyme. He just can't put together a full album like that. A cohesive album that you be like, yo, I want to rock and listen to that.
I gotta listen to this from front to back.
Can't do it.
5 years later.
So maybe his first complete album, in my opinion, potentially, and it's not even that good, is that Freddie versus Jason album with Jadakiss. And that's a duo album. You're dealing with Jada there at that point.
Hey, this cool ass Scott from the I Love 90s Music Podcast. Hit that subscribe button right now. Like it on the SOLC Network. You finna get all the real deal on the 90s, the 2000s, and the splash of that 80s. Do it right now, man, and I'll be your friend.